Hello guys, Lunchbox here. I am fishing the Everglades today, Florida Everglades. Doing a little adventure here. Uh, no, this place is oddly enough my favorite. Uh, Lots and lots of different species. You can make a lot of money here, a lot of experience. And I think it's just a lot of fun. I'm going to show you a lot of different species that you can catch here. As you can see, the butterfly peacock bass. You can get a lot of those. I usually, when I come here, I will uh, farm those peacock bass all morning up until about usually the first peak, and then after that, at night I'll go somewhere else and I'll show you how to do that. But so here you can get the peacock bass. You saw I was on a spinner there before. This is a spinnerbait half ounce 2/0 white, and this here is a largemouth bass, pretty decent. If you hook into a trophy one of these guys, they put up a pretty good fight if you're using the appropriate weight rod and reel and whatnot. So this one here is a trophy, not the biggest trophy that I have ended up catching. For now, this one was my best. 6.801 pounds. They pay, pretty good. 717 cash. Decent experience. Quick edit there. You see that gaff tail? I quickly caught that one in a recording. I was actually fishing right off the dock here. And I was telling everybody about it. Fishing right in front of me here. And I had previously caught some other stuff here as well. I think in the chat I said something about it being a snook, gar, largemouth, and the Gafftopsail catfish. Which is literally right here. I mean, you can basically just drop it right in front of you. And it doesn't take too long. I wanted to kind of show you exactly how long it takes in order to catch them in this spot. Most every time it's within maybe 10-15 seconds, and there's another one. And the best thing is, you just reel them right up. That gar wouldn't have put up too much of a fight, but especially on my catfish rig here. But yeah, it was fun to catch a bunch of stuff there. Now, I was trying to go for some catfish as well. I like to pretty much target every species in the lake just to see if I can catch them. It's part of the adventure. So I decided to go for some catfish and got a trophy brown bullhead. You have to pretty much be targeting these things to hit them. As you can see, I was using blood on a 2/0 hook. Got it. This is one of my favorite places to fish with this spoon here. It's a 4/0 spoon, pretty big. I like to target some largemouth with it. Some peacocks will hit it. Catch a lot of trophies off of the 4/0 red medium spoon, 1.5 ounce. So this guy here is, I believe, well, you'll just see here in a second, the bowfin. So I believe you can catch trophy bowfin here. I didn't really target bowfin at all. This happened to be just there when I was fishing. So very cool fish. They do fight pretty good for such a little fish. I'd say they're a little bit better pound for pound than a bass, but pretty cool fish. Now, one of my favorite things to do at this lake is going for red drum and snook. Lots of experience. They're big fish. They can get big. And they pay a lot. Lots of experience, lots of cash. This is one of my favorite spots, right where I casted earlier. Right at the middle lily pads there with the reeds sticking out. It's about 105 feet out. Fishing with the 21-inch leader, 6/0 hook with shiners. They put up a good fight. This is a pretty big rig here that I have. It's a 28-pound drag reel. Nice big rod as well. I believe I have 25-pound test on this guy. You can see Looks like a red drum, but they're fun to catch. This one is coming in pretty good, but I'm not able to haul them in. Most things I am. You can catch this thing on smaller rods and reels, but you will definitely have an issue if you hook into a big trophy. Big trophy snook, unique snook, I believe you can catch here as well. If you hook into a big one, you're in trouble. Me and a couple buddies fish here a lot, and there have been times, you know, where we're fishing with these big rigs that we're using, and we will get snapped off instantly. You can see my drag isn't terribly tight, and I'm usually pretty conservative on that, but yeah, I have been snapped off right on hook set. So you can see here, this is a pretty big trophy red drum. Great cash, 1800 cash, which, I mean, you can't beat that really. I did end up catching a couple larger ones as well. I think the biggest one I caught was 44 pounds, 45 pounds, something like that. Great biting fish. I loved it. But it's a beauty. Huge. Alright, another one here, same spot. I fish here, this specific location, a lot, especially at night. Usually on the peaks. It's pretty crazy. You can see this thing is pulling. He is full weight on the line. I'm trying to bring him in here, but he keeps taking a little bit of line. He's like a tank. See if we can bring him in here. So it looks like I'm slowly bringing him in. Looks like he might be swimming towards me a little bit, having to keep the line tension high. Definitely want to make sure you keep line tension high for those that might be newer to this game, that watch this channel. It's very important. Some fish run straight towards you very quickly, and you have to reel, keep line tension high, or they will throw the hook. And you don't want to lose a big fish to that. Some of the hardest ones I've had in my travels here are the flathead catfish. Those guys, they'll basically run in small circles and small little quick circles, and every time they swing around to the closest point, they're always shaking their head, and yeah, you lose a lot of line tension, and you can't reel fast enough to really keep up with their circles. So you have to be very on point with keeping the rod tip high and line tension high as well. So I'm slowly bringing this guy in. I kind of wanted to show you, the fight that you get from these guys. We got okay, so there's the 44-pound trophy red drum. 2,000 cash. That's amazing. 710 experience gained. That is definitely a keeper. You can fill up your keep net with a bunch of these. You will be a happy camper. Awesome fish. This is a spot that me and my buddies found for snook. I was going to put in about a 5-minute little montage of this spot, because me and my buddy fish here a lot, and this is basically what it is all day, every other cast. Look at the bend on that rod. Such a heavy fish, and it's great action on this rod. Look at that bend. A little concerning, actually, although you can see on the status bars on the right, doesn't look like the rod's too stressed out, but that is awesome action on it. Okay, obviously that's a snook, you can see it. Trophy common snook, 26 pounds. Decent cash. Excuse me. but I love catching snook. Like I was saying earlier, fishing with you know, pretty decently big setups. The common snook, they can get pretty big. Some of the uniques, they're big. And I usually catch the snook on lures, so I'm not throwing the biggest setup. And they'll snap you. They'll snap you off. Sorry, excuse me again. So, so this is the last species that I have not shown yet. This is oddly enough, not oddly enough, this is the rarest species to find here. They're not terribly hard to target. They are very specific locations, I believe. I was only able to find them here, casting straight out into the delta. Very good fighting fish for the size of this thing. Wasn't huge. Putting up a decent fight. I am able to bring them on in, but this is, if anyone can see it yet, a very cool fish. Oh, that's my buddy catching fish right next to me. But oddly enough, here we go. The tarpon. I did end up catching 2 more after this. I didn't really target them after that. I got a couple of bigger ones. 36 pounds I think was the highest one I got. But anyways, guys, that is the Everglades. My favorite place to farm. Good experience, make some big cash, get some big fish in the keep net, and max out quickly. If you guys liked the Everglades fishing adventure that I have here, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave comments if you have any questions. I'm more than welcome to help you out with anything. I've been playing for a little while now. I have a little bit of experience, and I have no problem helping you guys. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.